All right, my friends, a simple piano coordination exercise for our hands. We want to find C position, both hands. Here's middle C. We're going to focus on the right hand, playing C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C. Make sure that we have that skill. We feel confident with that. The next step is using our voice. We're going to count 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. One of the things I want to point out is that the ones are always our C major chord. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. As long as we're counting that pattern and playing that pattern, it'll always be the ones here. Very consistent. In our left hand, we're going to set up in C position. We're going to practice just playing C. But we're going to do it with our counting. 1, 2, 1, 2. Press, lift, press, lift. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. When we feel comfortable with that, the next step is working on our timing. 60 beats per minute with the metronome. Practice by starting the counting before you play the piano. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. The way I want you to think about this is if you can do it once, that's luck. But if you can do it 4 times in a row without stopping, that's skill. That's skill that we're confident in. Once you can do that, bump it up by 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. There again, if you can get it 4 times in a row, go ahead and bump it up by 3 again. And keep that process going until you feel like you can do it pretty freely. 1, 2, 1, 2. Once we start getting comfortable with it, we feel really good about it, go ahead and take the C chord in your left hand and do the same idea. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So that's our first coordination exercise. Have fun with it. See you soon.